The world's oldest travel company, Thomas Cook, has collapsed after failing to secure a last-minute bailout. More than 500,000 people worldwide are currently on holiday with that group. Britain's Civil Aviation Authority is beginning an operation to bring home some 150,000 British customers stranded abroad. Well, CAA head Tim Johnson had this message for Thomas Cook travelers.
If passengers have a flight booked out from the UK today, unfortunately your flight has been cancelled. So please don't go to the airport. If you're overseas on a Thomas Cook holiday, then you can continue to enjoy your holiday. The CAA is launching a repatriation. This is the largest repatriation since the Second World War.
Okay, the collapse of rescue talks causing panic among travelers online. Gerhard Alford from DW Business here now with more. Good morning, Gerhard.
Morning, Brian.
What a situation. Hundreds of thousands of people stranded. How are they going to get home? Who's going to pay for it?
Well, it looks like the British government is going to pay for it. As we just heard, they have launched a sort of a rescue operation. And one tricky thing, though, is does it only apply to British customers or not? And you know what? I've just been on the phone with the Civil Aviation Authority in Britain for 15 minutes, and the poor woman was not able to guarantee me that if you don't have a British passport, that you can indeed go. She says what's valid is this first sentence: if you are currently abroad and we're flying back to the UK with Thomas Cook, we are providing new flights to your return to the UK. That does not explicitly exclude foreigners.
Okay.
So there's hope. And the CIA says, go on the website, there are numbers for each of the destination, contact the number and find out in detail what's going to happen with your flight.
Okay, attention is really focusing in on this question, a number of others as well. Thomas Cook, the CEO of its CEO, Peter Funkhauser, also has made a statement. Let's take a listen to that.
I would like to say sorry to all our customers, those who are on holiday with us now and those who have booked with us in the coming months. It is deeply distressing to me that it has not been possible to save one of the most loved brands in travel.
Okay, deeply distressing there. Now, talks to throw, Thomas Cook, a lifeline collapsed at the 11th hour. What pushed this 178-year-old company over the line?
Well, basically, they were in trouble. There's a huge pile of debt, hundreds of millions of debt, and they were in trouble for a while. They had been, to get rid of this debt, they had been trying since before the summer to sell the Thomas Cook airline, to sell Condor, their German subsidiary, because those airlines are profitable. They wanted to sell them to shore up their holiday travel business. Word of that got out. People are suddenly not so sure anymore. They demand, hoteliers, for example, then demanding upfront payments, which pushed them further into debt. So in the end, it kind of was a mixture. And their main investor, the Chinese, large Chinese company, didn't want to stump up all the cash. The British government, of course, not very keen to help a failing business and set a precedent, because with Brexit, there might be other companies that might ask for government assistance in the future. So it was basically a perfect storm, and in the end, that made it run.
That affecting some 500,000 people, that perfect storm. You mentioned China there. That's just one signal of all the uncertainty out there for the travel industry right now. But what about Brexit? You know, is it playing a role? You know, this being based in Britain, everything that's happening right
now? Yeah, analysts have been saying for a while that Brexit, the uncertainty around Brexit, have stopped the largely British customer base of Thomas Cook. Their travel arrangements, people were not sure, will we be in the EU by October, by March, and then it got moved to October. Lots of uncertainty, lots of foreign travel plans being cancelled. I mean, Thomas Cook had only sold in the first half of the year 57% of the packages that they wanted to sell. So really in trouble. They £1.5 billion loss in the first half. And Brexit does play a big role. Also, now that the government is not really keen to help, also to do with Brexit. So yes, absolutely there. It does play a role.
Gerhard, thanks for that clarification for foreign nationals or non-British citizens. Gerhard Alford's looking into this story from our business desk.